Hey, good afternoon, college coaches. This is Coach Anthony Williams, founder and CEO of Connected Athletics. We are a startup company based in Austin, Texas. We are focused on creating a technology platform to help student athletes build their network with other student athletes as they go through the recruiting process. We also want to help connect them with college coaches during this COVID-19 recruiting cycle. But most importantly, we're focused on helping student athletes successfully transition from high school to college and then into a career either in their major or for those few one percenters into a professional career in the NFL. We've got another exciting prospect with us on the show today. Wesley Greaves is a class of 23 wide receiver from A&M Consolidated High School in College Station, Texas. He's got good size. He's 6'1", 170. Strong GPA of 3.4. He was an all-camp member of the FBU Texas Showdown last month, camp that we did in Plano. Wesley, how are you doing this afternoon?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. I'm looking forward to hearing you tell your story. Give us a little bit more about who you are outside of your huddle video. So let's just jump right in. Let's talk about the academics first of all. You got a great GPA of 3.4. Tell these coaches about the importance that you put on your academics.
I put academics before sports all the time. I'll take extra time to study, like for a test, or because if you're not academically eligible, then you can't play.
Absolutely. Tell us, what are some of your favorite subjects that drive your strong GPA?
I like math, history, and business.
Okay. And do you have an idea what you might major in 3 years when you get to college?
I want to go into business or sports management.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. And then once football's over, what does your life look like from a career standpoint? Whenever football's over, whether it's after college or after an NFL career, what do you want your life to look like?
I would like to own a business one day, being like a restaurant or anything, really, just having ownership in something.
Okay. Tell us, you got the strong GPA, obviously. Take this time to shout out one of your favorite teachers, counselors, APs, or tutors that's helped you along your academic journey.
Probably my English teacher, Miss Lovestead. She's helped me a lot and staying focused and staying on top of my grades.
Okay, great. Tell us, have you and your family kind of sat down and start put together a criteria of what's going to help you decide what school you'll commit to in 3 years?
No, sir, not really. I haven't played a snap on varsity yet, so I'm just really focused on my sophomore year right now and what I can do to contribute to A&M Consolidated and my team, my coaches.
That's a great response. I like that. Yeah, you're still very early in the recruiting cycle, so that's good to hear. Let's talk about somebody on your coaching staff that's had a positive influence in your life.
Coach Lee Fedora, he's helped me a lot. Coach Mike Mullins, my receiver coach. Coach Branch, the offense coordinator. And Coach Jackson, my safety coach. They've all helped me in getting better and everything I do. They're the greatest coaching staff in the nation. They've helped me tremendously since my freshman year when I came in to where I am now.
Yeah, Coach Fedora, I've met him a few times. We've had a couple of your players from your school play in the All-American game. He does a tremendous job there, not just in the football program, but building student athletes like yourself. So kudos to Coach F and his staff. Hey, let's switch over to recruiting a little bit. You know, we're dealing with COVID-19 right now. Tell these coaches what you've been doing to stay in shape for this upcoming season.
Well, I've been working with my trainer, Eddie Enriquez at Cap Elite. He speed and power and explosiveness in running, and he's helped me get my running form down and get me faster overall and agility. It's helped a lot. Okay.
And then as a receiver, are you also on top of that, getting bigger, faster, stronger? Are you working on running routes and working on your hands?
Yes, sir. I would run routes. I would go throw with my quarterback, Kyle Willis, over quarantine, and whenever we could, we go to the field and throw.
Okay. Well, as you go into your sophomore year and your first year on varsity, tell us right now, what do you consider your strengths as a wide receiver, and what are some of the things you're going to work on this season?
My strengths would have to be my work ethic. I'm going to work until I can't anymore. I want to be the best. And my weaknesses, I just want to get faster in my footwork. I want to get my footwork down.
Okay, I like it. Tell me, I like to have players give their own report card on themselves in their position. Between 1 and 5, 1 being bad, 5 being great. Tell me your grades that you would give yourself in these areas as a wide receiver. What grade would you give your stance?
I would say a 3.
Okay. What about getting off of jam coverage?
4.
Okay. Tell me about your route tree, running routes. What would you rate yourself?
A 3 or 4, yes, sir.
Speed and quickness out of your cuts to make to bigger windows for your quarterback.
A 3.
Okay. Consistent hands.
3 or 4.
Defensive coverage and adjusting your routes on the fly.
A 4.
Okay. And then what about your vision, your eyes, and being able to see coverage and when to sit down and when to run past guys?
A 3.5.
Okay. And then lastly, what about your mental preparation and mental toughness as a receiver?
4.
Okay. I think those are very honest grades. I appreciate that, Wesley. That's good to know that you're realistic about where you are and what you're working on. Tell us, what do you think separates yourself? There's obviously a lot of good receivers in the class 23. What are some of the things these coaches need to know about you that differentiates you from the other receivers in your class?
I'm just gonna work hard and give you everything I got, whether that be in weight room or on the field. I'm just gonna give you everything.
Okay. With your height and size, Wesley, are you more of an outside receiver or a slot, or can you play both?
I can play both, yes, sir.
Okay, great. And then you mentioned, I mentioned just now, you got 6'1", 170. You already got good size now. Tell these coaches, what do you think your height and weight will be by the time you graduate from Consolidated?
I want to be around 6'3", 190, 185.
Okay.
Around
That's
that.
good. That's really good size. Yeah. Okay. Tell us a little bit about, you told us about your coaching staff. Tell us about, I know you're just getting into recruiting, but what are some of the schools you're interested in going forward that you'd like to hear from?
Again, I haven't played on varsity, so I mean, I've had a couple follows on Twitter from coaches from different schools, but I'm just really focused on what I can bring to Consol and focused on my sophomore year right now.
Yeah. But what about as far as when you get into the recruiting cycle this time next year, do you have an idea? Do you want to, for example, do you want to stay in state? Or are you open to going up to school out of state? Things like that. Is there a specific conference you want to play in? What are you thinking there?
Really just like any school that would be open to giving me an opportunity to play and have faith in me.
I like it. Okay. Tell us about some people outside of your family who have had a positive impact in your life.
Phil Bennett, he used to be a coach all over the NCAA. He's helped me a lot and just talked to me. And probably my grandpa's the biggest inspiration and helpful.
Yeah, no, I got a chance to meet Coach Bennett when we were at the Texas Showdown. Had him talk to the kids. Coach Bennett's got lots of experience and shared so much wisdom with the players when we were there. So shout out to Coach Bennett if you're watching this on Wesley here. I appreciate all the work you've done to have an impact on student athletes over your 40-year career, Coach. Appreciate you. Wesley, tell us, is there a college or pro wide receiver that you pattern your game off of? Who is somebody you look up to and trying to emulate their game?
I like Julio Jones, just the way he can go up and get the ball and his routes. And yeah.
Okay. And with your height right now, I would assume that you prefer you'll win more 50-50 balls than you'll lose?
Yeah, yes, sir. I like to believe that, yes, sir.
Okay. And then as far as running routes, I mean, you're comfortable running over the middle. You're obviously tough. You're great after the catch. Tell us a little bit about your mentality as a receiver.
I'm just trying to get in and out of my breaks as fast as I can and just get the ball and find a window, sit down and make space for my quarterback to throw the ball.
Tell us a little bit about your explosiveness after the catch. Are you somebody that's utilizing great speed to get extra yards, or are you more of a possession guy?
I'm more after the catch kind of guy, yes, sir.
Okay, good to hear. Tell us, Wesley, what age did you start playing football, and what age did you fall in love playing football?
I started playing football 7th grade year of middle school, and I just fell in love with it first practice that year.
All
yes,
right.
sir.
You guys obviously, we talked about it. There's a lot of great players in that A&M Consolidated program. take this time to shout out some of your teammates that you think some of these college coaches should also be taking a look at.
Rhett Larson, offensive guard. Jaden Thomas, defensive end. Vince Sheffield, linebacker. And Wyatt McDougal, receiver.
Okay, good job. I like it. Okay. You're obviously very athletic, Wesley. What other sports have you played at A&M Consolidated?
I play baseball and I run track. Yes, sir.
Okay. What position do you play in baseball?
I play outfield.
Okay. And then track, were you more a sprinter, or jumper, or middle distance, or what?
I ran the 100.
Okay. Tell, obviously college coaches love student athletes that play football who also run track. Tell these coaches one thing that you learned from track that makes you a better football player.
Overall, it just made me faster and got my running form down.
Okay, good stuff. That's what it should be doing. Yep. Wesley, tell us, how do you define leadership, and how do you plan on leading as a sophomore in varsity this year?
Just leading by example. Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell us, another thing that coaches want to understand is your competitive spirit. Tell these coaches a little bit about how competitive you are as a student athlete.
I don't like to lose, not at all. It doesn't sit right with me whenever you lose.
Okay. But then, as you know, football is about losing, and nobody's gone undefeated playing the game. What is it? Tell these coaches some of the things you learn when you do suffer a loss in a tough game.
If I suffer a loss, it just makes me realize that I need to come back and work harder so that doesn't happen again. Okay. Whether it be a weight room or on the field.
Yep. Tell us about coach. I want to understand your coachability as far as how you like to be coached. Are you one of those guys that doesn't mind whether coach yells at you instructions, or do you prefer somebody who just talks to you kind of man to man and, hey, go out there and make the adjustments? Which player are you?
Anything. I'll listen to whatever coach says. I'll do.
Okay, I like it. Let's switch over here to your family a little bit. Tell us about your family, your mom and dad. Are you the only child? Are you the baby, the oldest? Give us a little bit about your dynamics.
I have a brother, Wyatt Greaves, and I have a little brother, Walker. He's 1.
Oh, wow, got a new one. Okay. So you're in the middle?
Yeah, I'm the oldest. Yes, sir.
You're the oldest.
My brother's going to be a freshman at Consol.
Oh, gotcha. And then tell us a little bit about your mom and dad.
My dad works at A&M in football, and my mom works for my grandpa in the restaurant business.
Okay, good stuff. Tell us about the importance that you put on being the best big brother you can be.
Just leading by example again, just doing all the things, teaching them right.
Does your brother that's going to be at Consolidated, does he also play football or sports, or no?
Yes, sir. He plays quarterback and safety.
Okay, we're looking forward to seeing him. That's awesome. Tell us, what do you do away in your spare time when you're not working out and playing football? What are some, do you like to hunt, like to fish, get out in the water? What does he like doing?
I like to play video games, swim, hang with friends.
Okay. Well, obviously, are you a Madden guy, a 2K guy, Call of Duty? What do you play?
Madden, Fortnite, 2K.
Okay. Anything. Obviously, begs the question: are you giving L's or taking L's?
I'm giving L's.
Okay. And then obviously, recruiting is taking place on social media apps. Tell these college coaches the apps that you, the best apps to get in contact with you. Are you a Twitter guy, Instagram, TikTok, Snap? What?
I'm a Twitter and Snapchat guy.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And we got your name down there, so coaches know how to reach out to you coming up, which is awesome. Tell us about your music taste. What do you like to listen to get hyped for a workout or in pregame? What kind of artists do you listen to?
I like Lil Baby, The Baby, and I listen to country music also.
Okay. All right. Tell us about your preparation before a game, Wesley. Are you a guy that spends a lot of time watching film, or do you spend a lot of time spending time with coaches or working with your quarterbacks? How do you prepare for game week?
The night before the game, I'll watch film on my iPad, and then during the game day, I'm just focused in, locked in the whole day, listen to music, just focus, prepare.
Okay, I like it. Yep. As we're coming out of the COVID-19 pandemic right now, tell us, what's your shoe game looking like? Are you a big shoe guy? Are you a Yeezy, Nike, Jordan guy, or what?
I'm Ultra Boost, Adidas.
Okay, I like it. And are you getting ready for back to school? Are you going to be, Is you drip because you're going to be tight, or what are we talking about? Where are you at there?
Maybe. We'll see.
Okay. I like it. Hey, tell us a little bit about, I call this my dream scenario. Let's say you have a great 3 years of high school, 3 to 4 years in college, and you find yourself in New York City waiting for the commissioner to call your name at the draft. Who is sitting at your table waiting for your name to be called with you?
My mom, my dad, my brothers, and my grandparents. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Hey, giving back to the community is something important that college coaches want to know about. They want players who are also giving back. Tell these coaches now, what are you doing now in high school to give back? Are you doing things part of your church or part of a nonprofit program? What are you doing to give back?
Around Christmas time, I'll work with Blessings in a Bag with the food bank, and I'll deliver food and get foods put in bags for the homeless.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, sir.
That is awesome. And then we talked about it earlier with the elevator pitch. Take 30 seconds right now and tell these college coaches in your own words why they should recruit you and what you're going to bring to their program.
I'm going to be a hard worker. I'm just going to give you everything I got, whether it be in the field or the weight room. I'm just going to give it to you. I'm going to try to I want to be the best.
Okay. And then as far as being an ambassador of not just the football program at that school, but as part of the university, what can they expect from you as being an ambassador and putting the school in a good light? What can they expect from you there?
Can you explain that more in a way?
Yeah, just, obviously you're not just going to be a football player. I mean, you're going to be a representative of University of XYZ. What else are you bringing from a student standpoint? Will you be active? Will you be a great ambassador? Will you be involved with other clubs and things like that and show the school in a good light? I guess what coaches want to know.
Yes, sir. I'll just lead by example, do the right things whenever.
Okay. Well, Wesley, I'm looking forward to seeing you. I saw you at camp. You impressed me big time at receiver. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the fall. I'll definitely be at one of the games here coming up. Continue to be safe, work hard, and if you need anything, definitely don't hesitate to reach out to me, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no, thank you, and you have a great rest of the day.
You too.